Good afternoon from the Disney Springs busport, and you guys know what that means. That means we are headed out to the resorts. We're gonna go to Coronado Springs to check on the new tower out there, the Grand Destino, and we're gonna go over to Caribbean Beach to have a look at the Riviera, the new DVC resort. It's been a while since we've been to either of those, so I think there's gonna be a lot of progress. Let's go get on a bus. So we're either getting on 14 to go to Coronado Springs or 16 to go to Caribbean Beach, and being that there are people already waiting for 16 and nobody's waiting for 14, I have a feeling we're gonna go to Caribbean Beach first. There's an Avengers bus coming by. Ooh, look at that. Pretty darn fancy. I have not seen these yet. I didn't know Hulk was gonna be in the Hulkbuster.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Please collect your belongings, watch your head and step as you disembark, and take small children by the hand.
So we are officially at the Caribbean Beach Resort, and we are all the way over here in the Martinique side because this is where the Riviera is. You can just see it coming into frame right now. Whoa, Caribbean Beach squirrel running away from me. Oh yeah, it has definitely changed since the last time that we were here. A lot of stuff happening. Also, there are two different directions of Skyliner cars going off, or cabins. So one of them's going really fast in the direction of the transfer station. Another one's going a little bit slower in the direction of, I guess that would be Hollywood Studios, because Epcot's kind of back behind the Riviera over here. It's kind of interesting. Maybe that is in the direction of Epcot though. It's going real slow. That structure right there looks like it's going to be maybe the slide for the pool, and they've started adding in all kinds of exterior theming here at the Riviera. Coming right along. You can see the outside patio of the restaurant up there on the top floor. I feel like just looking at these gondola cabins and walking next to them, they're going very fast, but not much faster than my walk. Then it could be a perception thing because I am kind of far away from them. Whoa, it looks like that center section is all done. They got the awnings on. I like the blue contrast of the awnings versus the outside of the building. Wow, this is gonna be nice. I still don't understand why all of the palm trees are already planted. Seems like that would be a bad idea. Like, you'd want to plant those last when they're done doing all this concrete work and construction around them. I like these little seawalls over here. And then you can't really see anything there, but that's where the pool is. You can see that tower that I was showing you guys about the slide. So that will definitely be the pool area. The gondolas are really interesting because they're adding a kinetic aspect to this resort. So it's like more lively. It feels like something's happening all over the place because these gondolas are just constantly running and moving and creating movement in your eye. It makes it feel exciting to stay here. Oh, I like that green color at the bottom down there. I wonder if that's gonna be the final color and they're gonna paint the gray something else. Probably that same white as this. I don't know though, because over here, if you look, there's both white and gray. So maybe the gray is the final color of this resort. Seems kind of drab. And then the top floor has a very rustic feel to it. I am very excited to try out this restaurant, El Topolino. I don't know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna have views of all kinds of different parks. I know that it might not have a view of Epcot, because I need to look at a map, but I think Epcot's back behind this. Probably looking out the front of the restaurant will have a view of Epcot, but out the back we'll have a view of Hollywood Studios, which would be, oh, they stopped them all. Ooh, there's an uncovered gondola. I don't know what it is, it's just purple, that's all that I can see. So Hollywood Studios is kind of over there, and Pop Century and Art of Animation are over there. And then, I believe, okay, so I think what happens is the gondolas come out in this direction, then hit a turn station and go that way to Epcot. Crossing over Caribbean Key to head to the other side of the resort to get a closer look at these gondolas running. Another far off shot of the Riviera. Looks good. Like, I think it's a good looking resort. Can't wait for it to be done so I can see what it looks like overall. They keep starting and stopping these gondolas. Wonder why. Maybe they're taking them off the track? Probably something to do with testing, of course. I like this. The shadow of the gondola coming across. Oh, they're slowing them down now. Interesting. They've stopped them. Here they go. They started moving them again. They start them out slow and then they slowly build up the speed. And then there they go. Seems like they're going pretty close to full speed now. Oh yeah, the last time we were here, they were replacing these light poles here. Seems like they're all done doing that. There's no more fences up. This grass has been replanted. It's all done. That's good. It looks a lot better now. Just looking over at the Riviera, and there are a few orange awnings I don't know why. Looking back over at Il Topolino, I like this little Florida room looking glassed in enclosure area. I wonder if this tower is a little bit taller than this tower so that you'll have views over top of it. This is also a pretty good view of the Riviera right here. Ooh, okay, so this one definitely has something on it. Let's see if we can figure out what's underneath the cover. No, I can't really tell. Yeah, I can't really make it out. It's definitely something underneath there though. Almost looks like Badger from Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Oh no, that was Zootopia. Okay. That was pretty interesting. Nothing on these two. Ooh, okay, this one has something on it. Kind of looks like Lilo and Stitch, maybe? I can't really tell. Oh, it's Peter Pan, maybe? Because I can almost see, like, rooftops? I don't know. This is hard. The uncovered ones are definitely easier to make out what's on them. Okay, this one kind of looks like it has an elephant trunk coming out of it. Maybe Dumbo? Alright, enough guessing what's underneath the covering. Let's go out into the parking lot and sort of look over. I know that the ones that are heading towards Hollywood Studios are uncovered right now, so let's go see what we can see. So we are still at the Caribbean Beach Resort, but we're just out in the parking lot, heading over towards the main transfer station for the Skyliner. And if you guys look very carefully right there, we're gonna get a little bit closer, but you guys can see some gondolas going that are unwrapped right now. I don't know how good of a look we'll be able to get at what's on these gondolas, but you can see there they are unwrapped. Maybe one day we'll get a better look at them when we're over at Disney's Hollywood Studios. You can see some of them got their windows open, like that one right there. That's the only ventilation. There is no air conditioning on these cabins, just the opening of the windows. These are the ones that are still wrapped up though, and that's the main transfer station. Disney's Hollywood Studios is that way. Art of Animation and Pop Century are that way. These are headed over towards the Riviera, and then from the Riviera they kind of go out this way and then over to Epcot. So we're over here by the Trinidad section of the resort, and if we turn towards the main Skyliner station, we can see all three sections are moving right now. Well, this one just stopped, but if we kind of peek through here, might be a little bit hard to see, but you can just barely see some of the cabins moving right there. And the ones are running over towards Art of Animation and Pop Century. So this one is headed towards Art of Animation and Pop Century. The ones right through the center there are headed to Disney's Hollywood Studios. And then these right here would head towards Riviera Resort and Epcot. Pretty interesting because they do not stop running. You can see the ones that are open and you can see them opening. That's where you would get out. And then I'm assuming that they close back up or stay open and people can get in on the other side. Oh, there's a little spot where they can pull one off. So you can kind of see the guy that's in the orange shirt is next to one that they've pulled off to the side. This is interesting. So this will be a constantly moving system. So it'll be kind of quick to get in and out of, but not unreasonable. I don't know how they're gonna handle, well, I'm guessing that this one off to the side is how they'll handle wheelchairs or ECVs or something like that. I don't know how they put it back on though. You can see they've started them back up again. They're starting to move. Maybe they'll push that one back in. On the side that heads towards Riviera, they have one off as well. So this is for wheelchairs and ECVs and people that need a little bit of extra time to get into the capsule. Oh, here comes one of the ones that is uncovered. So this will be a really good example of the doors opening. There's the yellow one's doors opening. Well, that's interesting. And you can see how slow they move inside of the station versus how fast they're moving outside of the station on the actual track. It really is neat to see this stuff. I like seeing stuff like under construction, almost ready to open. It's getting real close. There's still a lot of landscaping and tertiary work to do around the site, but it's exciting to see them testing the gondolas. Let's head over to Coronado Springs now and check on their new tower, the Gran Destino, and the Three Bridges Bar and Grill. Don't you know I'm talking about my best friend? And here we are, Coronado Springs, just a quick Uber trip away. And there's the new tower, the Gran Destino. Been a while since we've been here. It looks almost complete. They've added all this ribbon work up the front, some sort of architectural weaving type stuff behind them at the very top there where the restaurant is. And then they're working on the front entryway here now. Making a lot of noise over here. I wonder if there's a lot of noise going on behind the building. Let's go have a look. Well, before we head back there, I do want to show you guys this lift. You can kind of see its wheels are on the ground, so the entryway does go up right there. So you would drive up and underneath that little overhang there. Oh, and I think it wasn't attached before, and now it is. It was separated from the building. Now it's not separated. You can see that they have attached it to the building. I'll tell you what, I think that Disney finished this back area or got further along on the back than they did on the front, because it is dead quiet back here right now. The last time we were here, this was wide open. This is all closed off now. All of the windows are in, all of the ribbon work is on, all of the architectural accents are on the top. Oh man, the domes are not as gold as I thought they were gonna be. Maybe they've already tarnished. Nice little seating areas out here, like this wall here of concrete. I think those are benches. This is nice. Oh yeah, they're not quite done. There's this one section right here where they still have to do the painting. And you can see where they lifts the old elevators, the construction elevators, where they still have to fix those spots. If you look inside these windows here, there are some lamps in there. So that means that some of the rooms are done, ready to go. If we look up high, we can see something going on up there. There are some lights on. Maybe those rooms aren't quite ready yet. Well, now that we're a little bit further over, they got quite a bit of work to do on this bottom floor area. Seems like the whole upper section, restaurant at the top, and all these different rooms are all done. There's still a lot that has to happen down here on the bottom floor. Just from standing here and listening, I can hear that air conditioner running, which is extremely close to those rooms. So it's not the quietest thing ever. It's not the loudest, but it's kind of silly that they put such a huge air conditioner on this side right next to rooms. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but listen. Yeah, that's that air conditioner right there, that big silver thing. Oh, do you guys remember the last time we were here, I was asking what this ring right here is? Turns out that it's a fountain. Just on the other side of the Three Bridges Bar and Grill, you can see a fountain in the middle of the waterway right there. And they're gonna have another one over on this side too. There's nothing else blocking the way except for this one piece of fence that says coming soon, Via del Lago, which is this area. And then the actual bar and grill is called Three Bridges Bar and Grill. And you can see the fountain over there that I was talking about before. They are very close. Like, I think that it'll be, I don't know, maybe this month, maybe next month. They're bringing stuff in boxes. Maybe those are cabinets. So really close. The last time that we were here, when we made it around the far side of the resort, like we're over here by the ranchos. The last time we were here, there was a huge construction fence over here, and this was all blocked off and really not nice looking. Now the entire walkway is back open again. Just looking across the water at Via del Lago, and one thing that is definitely pointing towards them opening soonish is that there are benches out here and trash cans on the walkway already. As I was walking past here, they were working, so I couldn't really show this, but there's a sign there already that says Via del Lago this way, like a permanent sign, not one of those A-frames like I showed you guys earlier. Pretty darn far along. I don't know if Disney has announced an opening for this yet, but it definitely looks like it'll be opening within the next month or two. But look, on this sign, Grand Destino Tower, straight ahead. That's that one. So there you have it. That was our trip to Caribbean Beach and Coronado Springs Resort. Over at Caribbean Beach, we got to check out all of the new construction that's going on at the Riviera and the Skyliner gondolas testing all 3 tracks. A lot of movement going on over there. And over here at Coronado Springs, we get to check out the Grand Destino Tower and the Three Bridges Bar and Grill. And a lot of things are gonna be opening pretty soon. So we don't have a date for the Three Bridges, but it looks like it's gonna be opening very soon. Grand Destino, I don't know when it is. Riviera, definitely opening in December. So things are moving along. Before you know it, we'll be out here checking up on all these things after they've opened. So with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hi, we're Michelle
and Michael
from Valor Grill, Florida, and now it's time to pay the price.